So one of the features that Snapchat seems to have missed out on up until recently was the area of search functionality. They've just added that as a recent update. How do you think that's going to be a positive for brands as a whole?
So I think it's a much overdue feature. It's one of those things where short term is always going to be negative. People are always going to complain about changes, but I think long term it's really great for brands and small businesses and even individuals getting exposure on Snapchat that you might have never got before. We were just looking through it where unless in the past if you didn't know someone's exact username or you didn't have their snap code, it'd be a hard time finding them. Now with that search functionality, you can look it up, you can see, oh, I kind of know this company or I know this person's first name or something like that, and you can find them. And then they're also going to have, similar to Instagram, that Discover tab where it's going to recommend similar videos and people to follow and things like that you might not have hit before. So it's definitely a great way, for small businesses and brands to get that exposure.
I think with this, especially with the Discover tab, it's like the Instagram tab. When you follow a bunch of people, they tell you people who are like them that you should follow. So Snapchat not having a search, I didn't even realize that was a thing. I just assumed they already had it as an avid Snapchat user. I think it will help a lot, like especially with businesses, because when you go to Snapchat, you don't think, oh, I'm going to follow a business. You think, I'm going to follow a celebrity, I'm going to follow this. But say you follow a celebrity and then you get a small business underneath because they're local or they like that person, that will help so much.
Yeah, I think you're dead on about that because, not many people are going to go and say, all right, let me add Tentacle on Snapchat because I want to follow them in particular. But if they're following, another user and, there's content that's similar and maybe they see something from us that they didn't know we put out, okay, one of these awesome videos, maybe they, like, all right, well, that's cool, I'm going to follow that. That's finding someone you never would have hit before because in the past you had to drive someone there.